Hello and welcome back to another classic WoW video. So this is kinda part 2 to the video I uploaded on Monday, showing you guys an absolutely insane gold farm if light feathers are of worth on your server, and we will continue that here by adding in 2 more farming locations, where once again the main item you're farming for is light feather, but in these 2 farms there are actually more items of worth that you can obtain as well. Let's look at the highest level one first, which takes place in Stonetalon Mountains. You'll want to be a minimum of level 22, but preferably level 23 or higher over here, since the mobs are in the range of 23 to 26. You'll mainly be farming harpies, however in this location you'll also find some fire elementals that has the chance of dropping elemental fire, which sells for anywhere between 3 gold to 8 gold on most servers, which is a very good amount of gold to get at these levels. And it's very good considering it's not the main income from this farm. You'll also obtain linen cloth, wool cloth and silk cloth, which also adds a little bit of gold per hour. If you're Alliance, you will probably find linen cloth to be worth more than wool cloth, and vice versa for Horde, due to how it's used in the AQ war effort in Phase 5. On my server on the Alliance side, linen cloth sells for 1 gold per stack, and wool cloth sells for 35 silver per stack, while silk cloth not selling much above vendor price due to the huge amount of supply. However, all of this does add quite a bit of income, and it's nice to get since you're still here mostly for the light feathers. However, you're not obtaining quite as many light feathers as you do in my Dark Shore farm that I uploaded on Monday, so that one is still the best farm when you only consider light feathers. Oh, and you can also loot level 19 twink items from this farm, since these mobs are in that perfect level range. You'll even notice me looting a level 19 twink staff in this video, which sells for 10 to 20 gold on my server. Speaking of light feathers, before we go over to the second location, light feathers are actually used frequently in Sul'Gurub by mages when they do their solo farms for the crocs, so even if light feathers aren't worth that much on your server right now, they may skyrocket in price when set G drops. This obviously depends on the population on your server, as well as the supply versus demand on light feathers, but the demand will definitely increase with the amount of mages that will farm set G for gold. The only question is if the supply will increase as well by people doing these farms, but my guess is that the supply will be quite low because of the potential gold per hour and the fact that farming these can be very boring, and many people will opt not to farm light feathers themselves. Either way, both of these locations, the one I've just mentioned and the one I'm about to mention, are great gold farms for levelers. So the second location is what I would call the Horde version of the farm we uploaded on Monday, and it takes place in the Barrens. Over here you're killing harpies, more specifically witchwing harpies, and there's 4 different mobs. You have the witchwing harpy, witchwing slayer, witchwing windcaller, and witchwing rogue feather. From my limited amount of testing here, I have found rogue feathers to have a slightly higher drop chance on light feathers, but just kill any harpies in sight. One upside to this farm that we don't have on Moonkins in Dark Shore, which was the farm I covered on Monday, is that these harpies drop linen and wool cloth as well as light feathers, so there's multiple good items from this farm. You can farm cloth and feathers at the same time, and you can do this as early as level 10, although I would recommend being level 14 or above. These are both very good farms to do while leveling, as you can start earning real gold even at lower levels. But obviously, the higher level and the more gear you have, the easier this is because you reduce the amount of time you spend killing each mob. My hunter is just a fresh level 60 with some dungeon gear, and I almost one-shot the mobs in the Barrens, and if I get a lucky crit, it's definitely a one-shot, but I can also just utilize my pet to finish them off. With a little bit of raiding gear I could one-shot these with auto-shot and be way faster. So there it is, a quick video showing you 2 great gold farms in case light feathers are selling good on your server, and remember, even if they're not selling for much right now, chances are prices might skyrocket in Phase 4 when Sul'Gurub comes out due to mages using them for farming, so they could even become expensive on PvE servers. And they're not just used for Arathi Basin. I hope you found this video useful or helpful, and once again a huge thanks to all of my patrons. Your support means everything. VIP level patrons can see their names on the screen right now, and if you want to become a patron you can do so by clicking the link down in the description. Being a patron will give you access to a secret gold making community, with early access to all of my investments, gold making strategies, and gold farms. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I earned you a thumbs up on this video. Subscribe for more videos like this one, and with that said, I'll see you in the next video.